So thanks, Morgan and Stacy, for jumping on with us. This is fun for us. It's hard with us being in different places to all do a welcome video together. So we thought we'd try this month.
Yeah.
So that's great.
I'm just plugging my computer in.
So should we get started?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, please.
I'm looking back at our agenda to make sure that I know what I'm doing. I think I'm starting first.
Yeah, if you don't want to, that's okay.
No, that's fine.
Yep.
It's Alyssa.
Hi.
Yes, we have another person. Being in college is fun.
It is. This is my study break.
This is awesome.
Good girl.
So I'm just going to start and kind of introduce myself for the one person on here who doesn't know me. I mean, I guess Linda, you sort of know me. Anyways, so I'm Jen. I'm one of the coaches, and my kind of story with Beachbody, I guess you could call me like a serial dieter, gainer, and loser of weight for a long time. Stacy was part of my journey at one point before, and again now, so that's exciting. But in April of, what year are we on? April of 2015, I joined a free clean eating group with Beachbody. Just long story, but wanting to be healthier after having 3 kiddos and gaining far too much weight. And that sort of kind of spiraled into, wow, what's this Shakeology everybody's talking about? Well, I'm going to try it and return it because I can do that. They'll let you drink it for a month and return it. So that was always my plan. I was just going to be able to say I tried it for a month and returned it. So I did. And then my husband told me I can never stop drinking it because I was like nicer and more patient. And I mean, I probably looked a little better too, but and I felt great and I had more energy and I wasn't wanting to nap every afternoon and just generally just felt great. So I was like, okay, well, I am a full-time missionary. How am I going to spend all this money on bakes? I can't. I had done a garage sale to pay for my first month. So I decided to start coaching simply so I could get a discount. And then my parents were both like, well, we need to do what you're doing. So then they came. Anyways, that was sort of how I backwards walked into being a coach, which has now turned into like such a blessing in my life. Using the different programs through Beachbody and Shakeology, I've lost. It goes back and forth. Some months are better than others, but like around 40 pounds that have mostly stayed off. I feel great. I have more energy to hang out and play with my kids, and I'm sleeping better at night, and I'm more productive. My house is sometimes cleaner. Sometimes not. That's just the truth. But yeah, and I get to kind of walk alongside other women, sometimes men, but mostly just women, and just encourage them in their journeys, which is kind of what I do in my other sort of missionary role too. So I feel like it just kind of fits my gifts and makes me happy and keeps me kind of accountable to my journey as well. So I just finished on Friday, Core de Force, round 1.
Okay.
Forced. Starting another one on Monday. And so I have 3 kids. What else do I need to say about myself? I'm married to Scott. My 3 kids are Caroline 8, Jack 6, and Reed 2. And we live in Grand Rapids. And we're moving to the Dominican Republic.
Awesome.
That's
awesome.
This summer. So that's me.
Good job. So I'm just gonna otherwise we'll just keep talking forever. So I'm Becky, and I am a friend of Jen's, and we actually were connected through her husband, which is crazy. I knew her husband growing up. So my story is very similar to Jen, that genetically I just look at food and it just sticks to my body, and I had to figure out a way in which I was going to be able to actually be healthy. And I knew how to work out, and I'd done that for years, but I didn't know how to change the nutrition in a way that would work for me and actually be sustainable. So it was in June, 3 months after June. Yeah, 2 months after you started, Jen. I was like, okay, we've been on this journey of trying to take good care of ourselves post babies. And yeah, so I've done about 7 different programs. I have, again, it fluctuates depending on how well I do with my nutrition. I've lost about 30 pounds, which I had gained by coping with carbohydrates and wine after the death of my mother-in-law. And I had to figure out a way how I could go through life stressors and everyday everything and still love myself well and do something that was sustainable with busy life. And so again, like Jen, I was like, I'm going to continue this. I need to figure out how it's going to work for me. So coaching, I felt like was an answer to prayer after moving to Sturgis, which is how I met Linda. And so I stepped into coaching as a way to just really encourage women who are trying to figure out how to take better care of themselves. And I ultimately am really big on just positive self-talk. And that was a huge thing where I just didn't like myself and I wasn't talking positively about myself, thinking positively. And so coaching has helped hold me accountable. These products have actually worked for me. I know people are skeptical about it, which is why I love the 100% money back guarantee. So for those of you that might be watching this later, please know that like Linda, Jen, and I are in this because we want to take good care of ourselves and be role models for our little ones, and we want to be around for a long time and be healthier. We're not here to push anything on you. This is what's worked for us. We've tried a lot of different things. And so if you have questions, you're skeptical, please let us know. So anyways, it's been about a year that I've been coaching. And I have 2 kids. Drake is 6, Charlotte is 3. I work my other roles. I teach some yoga. I'm a therapist and have a outpatient practice. I won't keep babbling. That's me.
Great. Is it my turn now?
Yes, your turn.
All right. Great. Well, my name is Linda, and I started with Beachbody, I think it was May of 2016. Right?
This year, your 6-month anniversary.
Yeah, I started it. I just wanted to be better with my nutrition. I was tired. I was worn out. I've always loved to work out, so that always came super easy for me. But I would jokingly say that I eat like a lumberjack. I'd always tell people, oh, I eat like a lumberjack. But inside I'd be like, oh, I'm so embarrassed. I say that all the time, but it's true. And I wanted to just get better at the portion control and eating things that are healthy instead of just shoving cookies in my mouth to try to keep myself awake through the day. And so I started with Beachbody, and I was similar. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to pay for this. I did it for the first month, and I said, oh, I can't do it. And it was a great month. I had a lot of energy, saw great results. I did 22 hard corps, and then I kind of floundered through the summer, and I put some more weight back on. I think I put on like 5 pounds over the summer, and I was really tired again. And so I started talking to Becky again, and I jumped back on, and I became a coach in August. And it's just been a real blessing for me just to have more energy for my kids and for my husband. During the day, I kind of crash at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon and just trying to get myself to bedtime with my kids so that I could go to bed. So that's been really good. I think the most beneficial thing for me was just being able to work on the positive talking or self-talk. I am really hard on myself. It just is something that runs my family, and working through that, and Beachbody has just really helped me not be so hard on myself every day and just have forgiveness for the slip-ups and to know that it's okay. So, yeah, and I have 4 kids. I have Cora, she's 7, Simon's 5, Elena's 3, and Mark is 2.
And Cora's birthday.
You might
least birthday today. Yeah, 7-year-old. Wow.
Crazy.
It's a lot of fun. I may have had.
And you're my least busy friend.
Yeah.
You're the busiest woman I know, but.
Yeah. So if you're not live on this call, if you're watching it later, hopefully you will take just a couple minutes to the post. I think I posted it yesterday. My days are sort of running together, but yesterday just asking you to introduce yourself and let us know about some of your goals and what your hopes are for the month. So if you haven't done that, if you would take a minute and just do that so everybody in the group will be able to meet you. And Morgan and Stacy, since you're live and in person-ish, Morgan, why don't you go first and just give us a quick little who you are.
Okay. So I'm Morgan. I'm from Grand Rapids, and I'm Becky's cousin. So I have seen her kind of journey through this a little bit through social media. And then I also know a couple other people in the area who have done it. So I had kind of been hearing about it. And then I actually did clean eating on my own in high school for a while and just absolutely loved it. I didn't use Shakeology or anything, but I just felt better than I ever had. So I kind of have that background in it too. Anyway, so I'm a senior in college this year. I'm in nursing school, and it's just really stressful. I have not been taking very good care of myself since I've been in school, just so focused on schoolwork and my patients and everything. So yeah, I want more energy for my studies and my work and life in general. And then also I am going on a trip in January. So of course it would be good to kind of get my body just feeling better and maybe looking a few pounds lighter before I'm in a bathing suit for a month. So that has
a whole month in your bathing suit?
Awesome. We are going to be on a boat, living on a boat for 3 weeks. So
that's super fun.
Yeah.
Where do you go to school?
I go to Calvin.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, thanks.
And it's Morgan's birthday tomorrow, so this is her birthday gift to herself to start this journey. And Morgan and I have many of similar qualities that we got from the Vermeulen side of the family, and one of them is that we look at it and it sticks to us. And so I'm not going to cry right now, but I'm really excited because when I decided to do this, my goal was for that people I'm related to be able to love themselves better. And like the fact that Morgan's doing this is just really it's a big deal. I'm not going to say anything else. I'll start crying. So it's a big deal because we need to take better care of ourselves. And so it's great. Okay. I'm going to stop now.
All right.
It's your turn.
You're up.
My name is Stacy, and I've known Jen for 2002, was it? Yeah. When we were in the Dominican for a couple of years together teaching, and she and I would do some serious workouts and some serious eating not really good food, and
literally work out and then go buy Happy Meals at McDonald's.
Right?
No, hot fudge and caramel sundaes on top.
Well, that too, not just a Happy Meal. We had a hot fudge sundae too. But.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. But we'd worked out 2 hours prior, so that was cool. Anyway, and we did the whole only eat when you're hungry. Ridiculous. Anyways, so I guess I've been doing your challenge groups, since April, maybe, I think. And ups and downs, definitely. Right now I'm kind of in a little bit of a funk, kind of a slump maybe, but I've had coffee for the past 3 days without any kind of sugar or anything, which is pretty exciting for me. Mm-hmm. And even tonight I just had some with cream, and that's really not used to happening. But I right now am substitute teaching, and so for me it's like a quick get up and a walk with a dog in the morning, and quick breakfast, and then usually I'm with kids all the way, and then grab a quick 15-minute lunch, and usually a pretty healthy dinner. So so that's kind of where I'm at right now. So it's always really encouraging to see you guys and all the posts that you guys do. And I would piggyback on the self-talk issue. I guess I've been really just struggling with that. A lifetime of just self-talk and negative self-talk about myself. And I still tell myself that I'm beautiful every morning, and it's ridiculous sometimes that I'm but and I'm not married. I'm single, still looking for the person that God has for me someday soon, hopefully. So that's me.
Thanks, Stacey.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for sharing.
I just love you a lot, Stacey. That's all. I just want to say that. We can go on.
I was going to say, don't cry, Jen. Really.
We're so emotional. Okay, so there's a couple things. We'll try to hit this out pretty quickly so that people that are watching this later aren't on it forever. So a couple things I want everybody to know. So this group is a Beachbody group. We get that other people might be doing other things, and we'll support you wherever you are on your journey. Us as coaches, we're biased. We believe this program works because it combines the fitness that you can do in a busy life schedule, the Shakeology with the amazing dense nutrition that it gives you, the support of the challenge groups, and the clean eating. So that's our thing. So if it's not yours, that's okay, but we still ask that you not post or promote other products. If you don't have goals set, please do that. Even if it's simple, I'm going to drink this much water, whatever it is, set the goals, share them in the group, please. Or if you don't feel comfortable sharing them there, which I hope you can, please do share them with your coach, because Jen and Linda and I will sit here all month being like, we haven't seen this person post. How are they doing? We want to know how we can hold you accountable. And so we know what your goals are. We're able to do that more effectively. Yeah, we're all in different places in our journey. So please do not compare. When I'm teaching yoga, people are always looking at each other. My thing is, stay on your mat. You're on your journey, this path. Your path isn't someone else's. So please be in your own journey and honor that. And if you're struggling, post that, because we all, the five of us, we're all over the place. And yet we have a common theme of loving ourselves better and wanting to talk more positively about ourselves. So don't check out if the negative thoughts are coming. Let us know. That's why we are doing this. Okay. Yep, you're up, Jen.
Okay. Okay, so the file section, there is a file section. Some of you are in a Facebook group. Some of you are in the My Challenge Tracker app, dependent on who your coach is and what works best for you. So hopefully you know which one you're in. If you don't, ask your coach. But both groups have a file section, and in that file section, there are tons of resources. There are meal plans, there are Shakeology recipes. I'm trying to think of what else I put in there, but lots of stuff. So just check it out. If you're not sure where the file section is, ask your coach. I'll quickly tell you, in the Facebook group, there's a little, if you go to the group, there's a little eye with a circle. If you click on that, I think it means info. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But if you click on that, then you'll see, you can look at pictures, you can look at files, click on the files, and there's a bunch of files.
Some of them are only viewable on a desktop or laptop, not on a phone.
Is that true?
Yeah, some of them are. Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing we're all in this together. If you are looking in the Challenge Tracker app, if you look at the bottom of the screen, and you'll see like there's the home, and then there's like the three heads. If you click on the three heads, that gives you the feed. Once you click on there, you'll see at the top, under the title, the name of the group, it'll say info and files with a little eye again. So if you would just, I'm looking at this on my phone so I can tell you accurately. See, look at that. See the three heads? Click the three heads, and then you'll see info and files, right? Pull it down a little bit.
Pull it down a little bit, right?
There it is, 21 Days of Fitmas, info and files. You click on that, and you will see files, 10 of them. And then you click on that, and it will show you all 10 files. You can also see all the different people that are in the group with us on that info page. So there's all the files. So that is, so the files are just something, just in case you didn't know that they were there. There's just some extra resources for you, meal plans, shopping lists. What else? Okay, hold on. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to show you something.
She's going to talk about the meal planner. And if you don't have this document, let your coach know, because we have them set up depending on what your calorie range is, and we can help you determine that and use the scheduler.
Okay, so this is a fun little 21-day fix weekly meal planner. You might not be doing the 21-day fix. It's okay. Most of the programs that Beachbody has uses what they're calling the portion fix, which is the same thing. So just don't worry about what it says on the top. But basically, and this is mine, which I should maybe have, I'm gonna wipe it off. Anyways, so on the top, you'll see for each day, it counts out. So this is for my amount of containers that I get. I get 3 greens, 2 purples, 4 reds, 2 yellows, whatever. So as you're planning out your day, mine's laminated because, you know, I'm cool like that.
Jen has a laminator.
So actually, I wish I had a laminator. I have friends.
Don't get her started. Focus.
Okay. So anyways, then you write down what you're eating and you mark it off and you make your whole plan for the week. And then what I do is when I actually eat that stuff, then I cross it out with the green X, which just makes me feel better. And then when I miss it, I circle it because then that makes me feel bad, I guess. I don't know.
No, it motivates you for the next day.
Right. So anyways, meal planning, looking at your week ahead. And if you're like, oh my gosh, so overwhelming, I cannot plan out my whole week of food. Okay, plan out tomorrow. Okay, and then the next day, plan out the next day. But just plan out what you're going to eat. Because if this is sitting in front of me, I'm like, I don't even have to think about it. I thought about it. I don't have to think about it. This is my plan. As I'm I know like tomorrow I'm going to be gone all day, and Tuesday, gone all day. But I know what I'm going to be eating. And so when I go to bed the night before, I'm like, okay, I have to put these things together in my fridge. Done. There was something else I was going to say about that, but now I've lost my train of thought. When you do plan, what I do, and this maybe wouldn't be like dinner for me is the non-negotiable because I enjoy that with other people, not by myself. Where most of the rest of my meals and snacks are me. Like my kids don't care if I don't eat the same thing as them. It's really just a 2-year-old. He doesn't even know the difference for lunch. So I always start with dinner and then I work my way backwards and I fill in the least that I care about, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you plan your dinner, what you're going to eat, and what containers you use for that, and you plan your other snacks and meals around what containers you have left.
Right. Okay, so that's meal planning. Make sure that you plan out. And like I said, if it's overwhelming to think about doing it for a week, do it for a day. If doing it for a day is like totally overwhelming, get in touch with your coach. We will help you. Like that's what we're here for. So, or we will guide you. There are meal plans like in the file section, like I was just talking about. So, planning is okay. This is a private group. Both Facebook and the app are private groups. So you don't have to feel like, oh my goodness, I can't post this. It's so embarrassing. Somebody's going to see it. Private. Sorry, I'm looking at my list of what I'm supposed to say. Oh, yes. So, like, comment, post, be active in the groups. You joined for a reason. You wanted to be held accountable. You wanted to be encouraged. But the best way for you to do that is to just be active. The more you put in, the more you will get out. You know how good it feels just for somebody to like your check-in at the end of the day. So do the same for other people. If you are scrolling through at the end of the day and you read something, comment on it. Even if it's just like, great job or smiley face, whatever. But be active with each other. We are a family. The goal is that we are not just here on our own personal journeys to like do our own thing, but to all work together to encourage each other, spur each other on, love each other. I mean, it's so rare that a group of women can be together and actually encourage each other. It's like awesome, because normally in the world, we're not nice to each other. It's terrible, but this is the wonderful little place that we can be. So, like, comment, post. Even if it's like you get to the end of the day, you're like, I don't know what I ate today. It was terrible. I don't want to post anything. We'll post that. We don't care. It doesn't have to be perfect. Let us know how you're doing, because if we don't know how you're doing, we don't know how we can help you. That's it.
And then we feel like we're not doing our jobs, and then we start talking negative to ourselves. So don't do that to us.
It could be all your fault. So
yeah, we mad you. So the other thing I was gonna say about the posting, I had a lot of people that joined the challenge group. So like, oh, I just want to watch from the sidelines. It's so encouraging, which is fine. I was like, oh, that's great, but really, I'm getting to know a place. Like, no, that's not great. Like in a sense it is, but I want a comment and like because you'll be gifted by blessing someone else. So just do it.
Whoa. Can I say one more thing?
Mm-hmm.
As you're going through your day, I have found it really keeps me accountable if I take pictures of my food. Like everything that I'm putting in my mouth, I try to take a picture of it, because I can I can forget about it, or I don't know. It's like I look at my portions more if I take a picture of it. Like I know somebody's going to see it. So even if at the end of the day, all you do is you're like, here's my 5 pictures, like that's great. But just another thing for me that's been helpful in sort of staying on track. Okay, I'm done. Really.
I'm determined to be done in the next 3 minutes at 9:35. So we'll see if I can do it. So our goal for eating is 80-20. What that means is 80% clean, 20% treats, things that have a little bit more processing. Again, it's a goal. We don't hit that every week, but that's what we're trying for. If you're not sure what that means, ask your coach and we can tell you a little bit more about the clean eating. Drink your water.
File about it.
Oh yeah, the Clean Eating for Dummies is in the file section. Also, if you're not sure how much water your body needs, take your body weight, divide it in half, and that's how many ounces at a minimum you want to be putting into your body.
Needs to be clear, not yellow.
And Jen will tell you if your pee's not clear, drink more water. Morgan and I were messaging about this. Taking body pictures is not fun. Like when I did my first challenge group 18 months ago, Jen was like, you have to do it. I was so mad. I was sticking my tongue out in them. But now for me, I look back at them and I'm like, I would never, the scale doesn't show my journey. Those pictures and what I look like on my face, that shows my journey. So do them. It'll be a gift to yourself, even if it's a little bit uncomfortable. You don't have to share them. That's totally up to you.
But you're going to want to share them when, later,
when
there's this like amazing after picture.
And take your measurements as well, arms, chest, waist, hips, and thighs. Some people do their calves as well. If you're in the app, there's a good place to record all those. If not, just write them down somewhere. If you're in the Facebook group, send them to your coach.
Can I just say one thing?
No.
Make sure, I'm sorry, write them down somewhere other than the app group, because what I've heard from challengers is once the group ends in the app, I can go back and look at them as a coach, but you can't without me telling you what they are. So just write them down.
Which is a glitch they have to work on. So sorry about that. You'll hear us talk a lot about non-scale victories. And the scale is just one measure. I'll just give an example. This past month, I did core de force every single day. I didn't eat as on par as I would have wanted to, but I did pretty well. I only lost 2 pounds, but I lost 4 inches. And if I hadn't taken those pictures or done those measurements, I probably would have been really discouraged. And so the scale is just one thing, but the way I feel, the strength that I have, the fact that I can do push-ups, like for real, is amazing. So don't just look at what the scale says. There's a lot of other predictors for your journey, and how we feel about yourself and how you're talking to yourself. We're going to have a pop challenge week 2, and Jen and Linda don't know this, but I already have prizes for those. Yes, I have prizes.
Nice.
And I kind of hope nobody does the pop challenge, because then I can keep them. But the pop challenge is essentially a way in which to just sort of step up the accountability. So next Sunday, we'll be posting in the group, and you can comment if you want to participate, and we're going to pair you up. And it's actually kind of fun because you'll be paired up with someone you maybe don't know, but and then you'll get points throughout the week for posting and liking and commenting. And it is a cool gift. Like, it's cool enough that people in my family are getting it in their stocking as well. So yeah, that's kind of a fun way for us. And that's my gift to Jen and Linda. You don't have to think about it because I took care of it. So essentially, this journey is yours, but we are here because we believe that you matter enough to take good care of yourself. So if you have questions, we'd rather have you ask us than not. Like, at least I think I speak for Linda and Jen. At least we're trying to check that we want to support you. If we don't know how you're doing, we can't do that. And if you aren't reaching your goals, we want to help you find a way to do that. Oh, it's 9:35. Good. Okay, I didn't go over my time. Anything else you want to say, Jen or Linda?
I just want to say too, like those of us that are like, we have the term coach, we don't have it all figured out either. Like, we are on this journey with you. And so that doesn't mean don't ask us questions. Like, ask us. And if we don't know the answer, we will get the answer. We will help you as best we can. But don't feel like, oh, they've got it all together. They've got this all figured out. Like, we are figuring it out together. You are encouraging us and keeping us accountable just as much as we're hopefully keeping you accountable and encouraging you. So this is not like us, you, like we are. I like to see this as kind of like a big circle of love and happiness and feeling great.
This is going to seem like it's going against we're not going to pressure you. We are not. But if you are a Shakeology gal and you want to figure out how to get a discount on it, let us know, because you can do a discount coach route, and you get a lot of extra support and resources and discounts, which is pretty great. So, and for Linda's people that are in the group, I'm excited to be with you guys again. I know a lot of people in the challenge group last month wasn't an ideal fit for them, so we're excited to be back on Facebook with you. So we're going to say goodnight. Blessings to you all in this December holiday season.
You guys have any questions, the two of you that are here?
I just have one quick question about the app.
Yeah.
So when I go onto the home screen right now, it says it's day 2.
Yes. That's only because we started the group to be able to do pre-posts.
Okay.
So don't follow the day 1 and day 2 of the group. Follow the 21-day fixed calendar. Like, tomorrow, you'll start day 1.
Okay.
And
we just have to do that in order to do those kind of welcome posts before the official kickoff.
Okay.
Great question.
That's a great question.
Yes, thank you. How about you, Stacey? You've been a veteran for a while.
Nope. Sounds good.
Okay. And if you have questions, Jen's going to post this in the groups. If you have questions, put those below and we'll get back to you. I don't want to end this. This is so fun. But my husband's in the other room waiting to finish the movie we started. So
mine's not. Does somebody want to come and hang out with me?
I would. Morgan, happy birthday. We're so excited to see what the beginning of your 21st year has for you.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so young.
22.
I'll be 21. Oh, shoot.
No, that's okay.
Not nearly as exciting.
I know, it means I'm almost. Okay.
All right. Well, everybody have a great night. I'm going to try to figure out how to take this recording and do something useful with it. So,
Bye, girls.
Good night.
Okay,
Night.
bye.